collect some goodies, and what I'm going to do is we're going to make our way all the way down to floor 1. So once I get to floor 1, I'll see y'all in a moment. Okay, so currently we are on floor 1 in the way that you know you can't go any farther is you can't go down. So we're going to make our way back up. Before we do that, we have 2 different doors we get to go into, and I'm going to tell you exactly which doors you need to go into. So door number 1 right here, there's nothing in there that we need. So we're going to go ahead and bypass it, but we are going to come into door number 2 for a combat key number 1. Next, we're going to make our way up to floor 2. If I can get there without running into everything. The only downfall is once you hit 2 through 5 or 6, there's a barrier that you can't get through, so you have to go all the way around. Alright, so right here, we're going to enter in this door here, number 2. There's an item we can pick up, which is strength up. And then number 1 here, if you want to consider it number 1, number 2, however. It's another item here, which should be a pet name tag. Alright. Floor number 3. We're going to go into this door here. And there's another item here. A pet house. Very nice. And I think a good tidbit. Oh, we're going to skip this door, by the way. With the pet name tag, I think if I'm not mistaken, unless if I'm thinking of another item, but bear with me with thinking that, is the only one in the game alongside with Chocobo World, which was only available for the the PC version. I think it was like a Japan exclusive. Go ahead and skip this door. Or maybe it was a rename. I don't know. I know there's an item that we're going to get here that is the only one that you can get outside of Chocobo World. Alright, floor number 5. I'm going to go ahead and go, excuse you. We're going to go into this first door here. And funny enough, this guy is an item shop. Or at least I thought, no, he wants to play cards. But we don't want to play cards. I know there's one guy in here that is an item shop. I don't think there was. We can't even go in there anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. Okay, floor number 6 is where we just were, but we don't need. There's nothing for us to get here, so we're just going to go ahead and bypass the 2 doors. Alright, floor number 7. So we see that the barrier is missing, but there's nothing for us to get here. Floor number 8. No barrier again. But we're going to go right here to door number 2. Maybe not door number 2, maybe it's the other door number 2. Yep, okay, so this guy is the shop. bypass that real quick just in case, because in this room here there is a hidden or maybe it's not hidden. I thought there was a hidden save spot. But we're gonna go ahead and save because we're gonna go back. And we're gonna go play the card, the guide for cards, and he can increase our battle meter. So hopefully you gotten that from Sid back from Balam Garden when we first. Just because I suck at manipulating the RNG with the card games, but if you challenge him and cancel, I think it's 64 times, and then play him and win, you have a chance to win a Rosetta Stone. Granted, like I said, I'm not going to worry about it too much because I suck at it, and I'm not too worried about it. But it's there if you want. Alright, so floor 12, there's nothing for us to see, but we're going to make our way around and head up the stairs. And we're going to go rescue Squall. Interact with these three Moombas here, and they're gonna allow us to remove the barriers. In theory, it really doesn't make a difference. I want to remove 9 just so that way we have that, and I'll do 10 for the heck of it. Okay, so funny enough, granted it's not very bad, but the pixelation from the remake for it being remastered. It's not the greatest, but better than nothing. There we go. I was fixing to say, come on now. Okay, so here we're going to have to escape with Zell. If we're lucky, we'll only have the one fight. And even at low level, we should defeat them pretty easily. Well, I say that, and then I get put to sleep. Hit him on top of the head with the hilt of his gun blade. Ah, Irvine's back. Where have you been? Mmm, that had to hurt. Real quick, I'm going to go ahead and set our junctions up, and I'll be right back. Alright, so once you are all fully healed up, we're going to go ahead and start making our way up, not down, smarty pants. With Irvine and company, we're going to head down. First things first, I am going to swap junctions just so that way we don't get into any fights. I'm on the PlayStation version of this game, and it does have the feature where you can speed up, have basically God mode, and then no attacks, or where you don't get any encounters. This would be a good spot for that, but because I am trying to make this non-cheat, I'm not going to use any of those. Go back. Talk to these Moobas. Get us a rename card and a cottage. And then real quick, we are going to get our abilities back. Because there are two, an item, well, I say there are two, there's a item that we can get from one of the upcoming enemies, and unfortunately this is the only way we're going to be able to get it that I'm aware of. Alright, so make your way out. I did wrong. Let me show y'all. I haven't gone any farther. I still haven't done the battle yet. So I kind of swapped my junctions around just a wee bit. So Redoa is going to have Siren and Shiva. Squall will have Quetzalcoatl and Ifrit, and then Zell will be left with Brothers Carbuncle and Diablos. Just make sure that you do give Diablos, or give Zell the mug ability. Take that off. I did use that to kind of speed up getting back to where I needed to be. And then with that, we're going to try this again. And now we shouldn't have too much of an issue, seeing the fact of that we were one-shotting, just about one-shotting these guys. Alright, there we go, we got our one missile. You only need the one because that's going to be able to assist another ability. Alright, so while we're waiting, we're going to go ahead and make our way across the bridge here. And we're going to find ourselves in the desert. Lovely jubbly. So as you can tell, we were just in one section of prison. There's 3 towers, and each tower looks like to have at least 11 floors, 12 floors. Very important that we don't let go, so we're going to want to hold the right, or the directional button to the right, or your analog stick on the right, whichever. This is to ensure that we don't fall to our demise. And then once we get to a certain point, obviously we'll get engulfed by sand, but have no fear, we have not perished. such a ladies' man, or at least he thinks he thinks he is. All right, so we're going to draw, and we're going to talk to Selfie. Uh-oh, there goes the missiles. Okay, so we can't take Selfie with us because she is like bound and determined to head to Garden herself. So my suggestion, for sure, we're going to want to take Zell, because if you've been doing the love quest with me, then you want to take him along with you. And then we don't need, by technicality, two magic users because Selfie and Renoa are magic users, so we'll take Renoa with us. Okay, so with that, all right, so we're gonna sneak on the train here, somehow, some way. Hello, there we go. Just bypass these G soldiers here. So this guy's gonna get off the train, and we're just gonna sneak on in and hijack it. That's what you do in a Final Fantasy game, right? I have this odd feeling he got off the train so he can go have a wee in the bush. Anywho, guys, so now we have basically full control of Selfie and her party. So what I'm going to do from here is we're going to traverse back to Deling City, and I want to leave that for the next part. But I'm just going to make my way up there and show you how to get there in case if you're not exactly sure, which is pretty easy. I mean, it's just like a hop, skip, and a jump. And then once you are, in a sense, ready, you can... Hello, come on. Get it out. You can drive your vehicle in and it'll be waiting for you there. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be the end of this episode. So in the next episode, I'm going to show you a neat little trick on how you can make lots and lots of gil in this game, even better than our seed rank or our seed allowance in a sense. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see y'all in the next episode where we do that little gil trick. Take care, folks.